We are event organizers who were having a problem finding safe and reliable bleacher seating. So we started a bleacher rental company, and now we are the largest mobile bleacher rental company in North America. We started Bleacher Rentals because we had a problem finding good quality, safe, and reliable bleachers. In our third year of running our own rodeo, we found a solution, and that was from a company who builds these great bleachers in a company in North America. They had just finished a design of a 15-row mobile bleacher. So we're the only company that can offer a 15-row mobile bleacher that can set up in under an hour and offer 450 people for each trailer. And we can set multiple units of these up in under an hour. Most events that rent bleachers would rent wooden bleachers that were set up on site. And these wooden bleachers, for a lot of the rural events, they had no choice because any other option was way too expensive. So with these 15-row bleachers, we can get so many seats on a single trailer and have one person set them up that the amount of labor and travel costs that we could save, we could offer this quality seating option at a price very comparable to those basic wooden bleachers that we found that people were using all across the country. We didn't realize at the start when we first started to rent bleachers that these wooden ones were not engineered and they didn't meet the building code. We didn't know what the building code was. Bleachers that are up to 15 rows high, and since they were engineered and they had walkways that met the building code, this meant we could actually increase revenue. So even though it costs a little bit more to rent these, or even to own them and rent them for our own events, it costs more. We could offset that revenue by one, we could sell beer and wine. We could license the whole property and sell liquor. We could sell beer on the bleachers, so that increased our revenue at the event. We could also, before we ended up buying them, we did a poll with all of our attendees, and we found that the overwhelming majority said they would pay an extra $5 if they had a better quality seating option. So we took that into consideration and we said, all right, we will provide a better seating and we'll charge a little more and we'll just see what happens, right? And then what happened was we ended up, even though our cost of renting went up, our revenue went up a lot more. So it also made our entire event just look and feel a lot more professional, and it really just leveled up the event. We went from an amateur style rodeo event, it felt like, to a more professional rodeo. And that just meant better competitors would come, more attendees would show up, and they would be willing to pay more. And since we could offer a better experience by letting people bring their beer on the stands and enjoy the show, it just created a better environment and a better atmosphere. So people had more fun. And that allows us to grow. In 5 years, we took a rodeo where in the first year we had 1,000 people. We could grow. Now we do 4 shows in a weekend and we see over 3,000 people for each show. So we went from seeing 1,500 people in our first year to over 10,000 people in our 6th year.